Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at a young lady by the name of AMAL from RENE of Paris. This is what she looks like, and I have her in the color Creamy Toffee Rooted, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today we're looking at a young lady by the name of AMAL from RENE of Paris. She is a bouncy mid-length bob with a side swept bang. And let's read a little bit about what how they describe her. She's a shaggy bob with loose romantic curls and softly layered fringe. I have her in the color Creamy Toffee, and this is what she looks like right out of the box. Look at those beautiful loose barrel curls. Aren't they pretty? She looks to be very, very nice. A nice, soft, casual look. And let's look at her cap construction, okay? All right, this young lady is a basic cap construction. And with the dark rooting, they've included a black cap. So what we have is a 1/2 inch edge along the front, and then of course closed lace all the way across the top. We have closed lace ear tabs with lots of fibers stitched on the underside with a really nice substantial metal stay. We have a 1/2 inch nape in the back with buckle adjusters on the right and left, as well as lots of rows of hair curtains going across those vertical elastic bands, making this nice and airy and comfortable. So this is Creamy Toffee R, a very, very popular color. It's kind of a blend of cool and warm blonde colors, and it has a dark brown root. Probably something close to a number 6, I would say. It's not really dark like a number 4. But we would, and her color blend makes it a slightly chunky. It's not real chunky, but you can definitely see the different colors of light or cool and warm in there, in this color blend. Now, it does look like it's getting a little bit of the extra shininess, but that could be very well due to the fact that they always, at the factories, they always spray these wigs with extra coatings of silicone to help maintain them through the time that they might be traveling. So from the manufacturer to the distributor in the United States, and then from the distributor to the vendors who actually sell them, it might take months, it might not take months, it might be a really quick delivery. If that's the case, you're going to see more shininess because that silicone hasn't had a chance to evaporate yet. But it's on there to help keep the wigs nice and silky, and you get that beautiful movement. It's really, really nice. So all you need to do for that is maybe spray a little bit of dry shampoo on your wig, and that will take care of that shininess. You could simply even just wash them. Go ahead and wash them once before you wear them, and that will take care of that extra shininess if you don't like that. Alrighty? All right, so let's go ahead and try her on. Before I do, what I have on today is Sabrina by Godiva Secret Wigs, and she is in the color Irish Spice. I've done a review on her, and I'll put that tag right up there so you can go check her out anytime you like, all right? All right, let's go ahead and try on AMAL. Okay, this is AMAL in Creamy Toffee Rooted. First of all, the cap fits just about perfect. It doesn't have a lot of loose stretch to it, but honestly, I've got some great coverage over here. The ear tabs come over the top of my ears and cover my sideburn area very well. She fits almost like a glove, but she is a true average size. Although I am a 22 inch, and this happens to fit me okay, and I could still wear it. But it's just one of those things that it's an individual situation, isn't it? Yeah, so This does run a little bit on the, I would say, the snug side, but it's still okay for a larger average. So let's do a spin, okay? All right. I can feel those curls, and they feel so nice. I love the length. It doesn't hit my shoulders. And this side swept bang is long enough, and the curl is just right so that it doesn't feel like it's going to fall in my face a lot. Now right here that would, but if I was going to be wearing my glasses, you know, that would really help keep that out of my eyes just fine. Okay, so now it has the zigzag part that it comes in from the factory, and she's meant to be parted on this side, but I like to actually lift that up a little bit so that it gets a little more natural looking, and it hides the nesting or the permatease a little bit. So there we go. So she could be very full, couldn't she? But very soft curls. She is kind of a bob, but she's almost got some attitude here. Look, see that little flip? Isn't that cute? So anyway, what do you think? Is this something you could wear? Here again, that length is just perfect because it's not going to rub a whole lot onto your shoulders. It will probably rub on your collar a little bit, but that's manageable. And of course, if you take care of her with their spray leave-in conditioner after you wear her, that's going to help make this girl a little bit, give her a longer lifespan. Okay, so we've got the part on the left, which is where she's been styled to have it. Let's see if we can part that on the right. She does have quite a bit of permatease. Let's take a look at that after I get myself parted here. Let's see. Well, that doesn't look too bad. It looks different, doesn't it? And I think, you know, you could even cut your bangs into this, young lady, if you wanted. And that gives you a little bit of a better idea what that might look like. Let's look at that permatease up here. You cannot see any of the cap up here, which is wonderful. And of course, we know that RENE Paris is a very good high quality wig. She's going to wear well, and these fibers feel wonderful as well. So we can, I think parting her over here on the left, where she is meant to be parted on the left, is going to service you better. So let's take a look at her dimensions, okay? So we've got, the fringe is 7.5 inches. We've got a crown of 10.3 inches. The nape is 4.2 inches. She weighs 3.6 ounces. And let's see. She comes in 10 colors, rooted and non-rooted. So she's got a little bit of extra fun. But look at that. You've got a little bit of a flip. Now, I would venture to say that probably you're going to find a lot of wigs are going to come maybe with a little more exaggerated flip here, and maybe not, maybe something a little more on the other side. But as you can see, I'm taking my brush and I'm back brushing it just a little bit to help tame down some of that and make it maybe a little more uniform on both sides so that it's a longer bob and it's not flipping quite so much. Now the back, it's got a little bit of extra flip right here. And you could do the same thing with that by just teasing it slightly to make it curled in the direction that you want it to. Let's try a couple of accessories with this young lady. My favorite square band, of course, I'm going to put that in there. Makes her look just perfect, doesn't it? And of course, if you're worried about the security of your wig, that can add as an extra attachment almost. You can poke it through the weftings of this young lady. Would be great with a cloth headband. And you can either start it here on the top and weave it back behind your ears and underneath. And then make sure that you pull the hair out behind there. And that looks great, doesn't it? And that adds a measure of security as well around the perimeter of your wig. Very cute. And with this much body and length, it would be really easy to dress her up by just placing a couple of pretty clips to hold maybe a little bit of it back, you know, especially for some special occasions. You've got that control added, and that adds to the control of having it fall in your face as well. All right, let's take this girl outside and see what she looks like in daylight. Okay, this is Creamy Toffee Rooted. Isn't it a beautiful color? And of course, the rooted color is a soft brown, I would say medium brown, and it's beautiful with that accentuation, but really pretty. Let's see if we can get into a couple of rays of sunshine. So there you go, a little bit brighter. Yep, beautiful color, isn't it? Okay, Creamy Toffee Rooted. Let's go back inside. Well, this young lady reminds me a little bit of Crowd Pleaser from Raquel Welch, Monroe from Godiva's Secret, and many of those mid-length styles that are loose and casual, but so complimentary to many of us. Well, I think this is going to do it for us today on this young lady. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this. You guys have a great week, and I will see you next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.